Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Christmas sitcom. I am Fireflower Mario, joined with Puppy Paws and Daisy. So, the weather outside is frightful and very cold, 'cause it snowed! Exactly. It snowed overnight, so there's tons of snow everywhere, and while we would love to talk a lot about snow, we already had an episode last year focused on snow. Poop! Come on! Snow is fun to talk about! It's cold, it's white, and it tastes good. It's just water, Daisy. Well, water's good. Water is good. But you could just go inside and get a glass of water. That's the boring way to do it. Besides, then I have to march inside, take all my crap off, get a glass of water, put everything back on, and go right back outside again. You can easily just lick the snow. Right. Well, anyway, yeah, last year we talked about snow, and in our very first season of Christmas sitcom, we were actually playing in the snow. Wow, can we do that again? No, but there's snow out on the... No, we're not doing that, Daisy. Oh, come on, you're no fun anymore. We're not doing that anymore, Daisy. Drat! So instead, I decided to talk about a theme that we haven't talked about before. What is that? So today's episode we'll be talking about the North Pole. I knew it! There is a subject we talked about before. Wait, Daisy, I'm not done yet. The North Pole versus down here. Oh! So what it's like living up at the North Pole versus here? Yeah. Well, I can already tell you that. If you go to the North Pole, it's one big pile of snow, and you'll get stuck and lost, and you won't know your way back home. Here is much better because you have nice warm houses, you have heat, and you actually have places to go. Grocery stores, in case if you get hungry. You have, I don't know, anything you can want or need, it's down here. North Pole, there's not really much up there. Daisy, what? Let's let Puppy Paws describe what the North Pole is like. Yeah, go ahead, dude. I want to hear your silly story. Not a story, Daisy. It's true. Yeah, right. Okay, Puppy Paws, what's the North Pole like? Well, very cold, I bet. But at least at Santa's workshop we have heat. I bet. Yeah, I bet you run out, Daisy. What? They don't pay the bills on time. Anyway, what else is at the Santa's workshop? Well, of course, tons and tons of elves. Uh-huh. That's our normal people. You're not used to seeing normal humans like me. Or me! No, it's normally elves and a few puppies. Ooh, I bet. Anyway, the elves all make the toys, and Santa Claus is there too, and he's kind of like the head leader, the boss. Oh, I bet he's a really good, nice boss, huh? Yeah, he does a good job, I bet. What happens if you have to use the bathroom? Well, I bet he probably goes outside and pees in the snow, and then he licks that spot because it's snow. Ah, Daisy, it's not that funny. Yes, it is. No, I don't lick yellow snow. My dad told me never lick yellow snow. Yeah, because yellow snow is bad. White snow is good, though. What about brown snow? Okay, enough. We better move on to something else. I know you already talked about how they put up a lot of Christmas decorations and how a lot of that stays all year round, right? Yeah, a lot of that stuff stays up all year round. Every once in a while, we'll take it down and dust something off, or we'll put something new up. Oh, okay, neat. Boring. Why is it boring, Daisy? Because all you're doing is you're just being surrounded by Christmas 24/7. What do you mean, I don't want to be surrounded by Christmas in July! It all depends on how much you like Christmas. I hate Christmas, 'cause it's garbage! Yes, Daisy, we know you hate garbage, just because you didn't get a puppy for Christmas. No, it's not the truth anyway! What else is at your North Pole? Huh? Daisy, no, don't do that. Besides, Luigi's controlling the cameras this year. I have the Force! You have the Force? Yeah, I can bring the... Watch, camera on the wall! Go on Puppy Paws and show his, nose! See, it works! Okay, enough of that, Daisy. Drat. Anyway, and do you guys even have a store up there? Nope. Oh, okay. Well, maybe a few little things here and there, but mostly Santa makes everything. Oh, yeah, right, Santa makes everything, Daisy. What? Puppy Paws is telling us his story. I don't want to hear his story. Well, that's too bad, Daisy. Well, anything else the North Pole is like up there? Well, very nice. Oh, everyone is very nice up there. I bet. And they all get to talk about Christmas. I bet. And Christmas is your favorite holiday, right? Yeah. Yep, Christmas is still my favorite holiday. It's my least favorite holiday. Yes, Daisy, we know it's your least favorite holiday. Where does the reindeer stay? We have a stable for them. Sometimes I like to go out and ride with them. Oh, okay, they let you go on rides? Sometimes, except right before Christmas so they can get their strength to fly Santa. Because he's a big fatty, Daisy. Well, it's true. If Santa's real, then he's a big fat guy. Well, I guess he is sort of. He is right! Oh, never mind that. Anyway, Puppy Paws, back to you. Does all the elves and stuff, and you guys help Santa put all the presents in the sack and put the sack onto the bag or the sack into the sleigh? Yeah, we all help him. Mainly Santa does a lot of that, though. I bet. And then he flies around on Christmas Eve and delivers gifts to everybody. No, he doesn't, Daisy. And then he comes back and we all celebrate Christmas ourselves. Oh. And then we have a few months off and we sleep. I bet. Yeah, then you take down the decorations, and then you take down the Santa's workshop, and then you all leave. That's not what they do. Too much work. Yeah, that'd be really a lot of work. Taking down the whole workshop? Then that place would be nothing but snow, Daisy, because it is. If there is some sort of North Pole, it's under the water. No, it's not under the water, Daisy. We already talked about this. Anyway, seems like a really, neat place up there. Yeah, and sometimes if we do good, we get hot chocolate. Oh. But you can't have hot chocolate because no chocolate for dogs. No, unfortunately. I can just imagine a bunch of elves waiting in line, and then a Puppy Paws in the back, and then they're all like, I will have one hot chocolate to go. So they get their hot chocolate. Then Puppy Paws shows up, and he's like, can I have one too? And they're like, sorry, you cannot enjoy the fun like everyone else because you're allergic to chocolate. It's not that funny, Daisy. Yes, it is. No, it's not, Daisy. Yes, it is. No, it's not. And he's not allergic to chocolate. He just can't have it because he's a dog. Who's allergic? No, not allergic, Daisy. No, doggies can't have chocolate, unfortunately. I always wondered what it tasted like. Yeah, but you don't want to try it because it's bad for dogs. It's good for dogs. Daisy, what? Do not. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Anyway, seems like you have a very interesting, kind of, in a way, fun life up there, huh? And I can run around. I bet. And cause mischief. Oh, Daisy. You cause so much mischief that Santa Claus has to get on the phone and call that dog catcher up, Daisy, and then he'll get you from the North Pole and put you in jail. Oh, Daisy, we're not going back to that. Why do you have to go back to that story every time? Because it's funny! It's not funny, especially to Puppy Paws, Daisy. And besides, don't you think that quote-unquote dog catcher would all of a sudden believe in Santa once he goes to Santa's shop? No, because he'd realize it is just a big ball of snow, so he'd have to search through the snow. He'd pick something up. Oh, whoops, wrong puppy. How about this one? There he is. We'll put him in jail again for being a bad boy, and then you'll get coal for Christmas. It's not that funny, Daisy. Yeah, Puppy Paws doesn't like that. You're gonna make him sad. It's okay. Cheer up. It's like, I don't know, a week and a half till Christmas. That is true. It is a week and a half till Christmas. Christmas is coming up fast. I know, right? It needs to actually, maybe not slow down, because then it just means even longer. So maybe that is a good thing that Christmas is coming back, so then it can get rid of it and worry about the better holidays like Easter, where you can steal a bunch of little kids' chocolates, or I mean Easter eggs. Then the 4th of July, where you can set off a bunch of fireworks and cause a nuisance. And then Halloween, where you get to scare the youngsters that are trying to prank everyone, but then they get scared and run home for their mommies. And of course Thanksgiving, where you get to eat a big meal and not share. Well, yes, those holidays are gonna come up. But Christmas is the main one coming up. Oh, I hate Christmas. It's the worst season or the worst holiday ever. And why is that? Because you didn't get that puppy for Christmas? No, because I don't like Christmas. Everyone always likes this big fatty with a big white beard who breaks into people's house, breaks their chimneys because he's too fat, and then he steals gifts. You know, he leaves gifts, steals gifts. Daisy, where did you ever hear that Santa steals gifts? All the time! He leaves gifts. You're probably thinking of the Grinch. Yeah, the Grinch plus many other Santas anyway. To get off of that topic. Earth, how's it like up here? Well, it's kind of the same as the North Pole. Everyone's wrapping gifts and getting things ready for the holidays. And, of course, there's lots of decorations and yummy food and just so much, wonderful Christmassy things. Yeah, you should know, Puppy Paws, because you live up here. No, he lives at the North Pole. Nah, North Pole's fake. Oh, Daisy. Yeah, because there's no such thing as a North Pole. Period. No, there is a North Pole, Daisy. Otherwise, Puppy Paws wouldn't come from the North Pole. Exactly, he doesn't. Oh, Daisy. Anyway, yeah, and of course there isn't any elves up here. Yeah, because they're fake. And there's no Santa either up here, because he's fake. Oh, Daisy. Because he's not fake, because they're up at the North Pole. Nah! I like it. It's funny how people make up a story how there's a big fat guy with a white beard who can somehow fit down people's chimneys and deliver presents. Well, from Santa Magic. Oh, there's no such thing as Santa Magic. There's not. No, of course there's not. You've been living under a rock, kid. Oh, Daisy, no. Don't listen to Daisy, Puppy Paws. She obviously is a big grump when it comes to Christmas. No grump. Well then, why don't you like Christmas then? I already told you. I'm not going to tell you again. Oh. Okay, well, basically, you already know at this point. You live up there. True, but it's sad. I know someone who doesn't like Christmas. What, so I have to like Christmas? Or I'm a bad person? No, Daisy. But it's just very odd hearing someone who doesn't like Christmas. Well, that's not true. Luigi doesn't like Christmas either. What? That's not true, Daisy. I like Christmas. Luigi, get back to your post or I will, leave you here again. No, because this time we brought my car instead of your stupid motorcycle. Oh, poop. That's right. But I have the keys. Shoot, she does have the keys. But I can just tell Mario to pick me up and he won't be happy with you. He would say, Luigi, there are so many girls in the world you could have gotten married to, but no, you had to get married to Daisy. Yeah, and that plumber dude can't stop us. I know, but he's still gonna complain if that happens. Well, still, I'll pick you up, but you just gotta promise not to come out again. Nope, I can't promise that. Well, then I can't promise I'm gonna take you home today, Daisy. What? You gotta take Luigi home. No! If he wants to act like that, I'm not even doing anything. You keep running onto the set. When was this ever allowed? Daisy, remember, Luigi works here now. Oh, no, that's right. Luigi works here. You knew that already, Daisy. Come on, don't pretend you didn't know. Oh, man, you could have hired anyone else. Puppy Paws, no! Cole? No! Well, then, there you go, Luigi. Oh, come on! Oh, Luigi. Well, it works out because you have to come here anyway. Yeah, but who's gonna watch the kids, Mario and Peach? Well, if I supposedly leave you here, then who's gonna watch the kids if Mario's gonna pick you up? Well, Peach can. Even though you don't trust her? Well, I may not like her, but I can trust her. Wow, trust her more than me? No, because I don't like Peach. And I hope she didn't hear me say that. She probably did. She's probably watching on the television right now. And she's like, oh, I'm going to get down to the studio and beat up Luigi. Okay, anyway, Luigi, if Daisy somehow leaves you here, which I'll make sure she doesn't, I'll take you back to your house. Thank you, Mario. I already have to drive Puppy Paws back to the airport to take him back to the North Pole. What? That doesn't happen? Yes, Daisy, it does happen. Oh, so that's how you get to the North Pole? Yeah, airplane. Oh, okay. Usually it's a little hidden from the rest of the airport, and it's run by elves. Oh, I never heard such a funnier story. What, Daisy? I can just imagine a bunch of normal people at the airport, and then all of a sudden you have to go into the back rooms to find your way to the entrance to the North Pole. That's not what happens. Yeah, imagine Puppy Paws in the back rooms, then he gets lost. Oh, Daisy. And then that weird black thing comes and scares him. It's not that funny, Daisy. Yes, it is. Then he gets scared for his life, so the security has to come in and either take him out or take the black thing out. Well, Daisy, if that was somehow in the North Pole or in the airport, do you think the security would have already gotten them out? Yeah, but then they're strong, so they break out of jail and go right back to the back rooms to scare Puppy Paws every year. What's wrong, Puppy Paws? The back rooms are scary. Oh, so you do have to go to the back rooms? No, but I've heard of them. Yes, Daisy, we all know about the back rooms. No, we don't! So anyway, if there's someone who doesn't know about the back rooms, it's a big maze. It kind of gives basement vibes, and then this big scary creature. Okay, Daisy, this isn't even Christmas themed anymore. We're just talking about the back rooms. Well, if the back rooms are decorated for Christmas, maybe instead of that random black thing, there's a big Christmas tree. Maybe, but I don't know about that. I do. Ugh, Daisy. Anyway, that was basically today's episode on comparing the North Pole up here. Yeah, it's so different because up here there's stuff and there it's snow. Oh, not this again. Because the North Pole is fake. It's a myth. There's no such thing as elves. There's no such thing as a shop. And there's no such thing as a Santa. Okay? Okay, I did not say okay to that, Daisy. It's real. No, it's fake, right, Luigi? Wrong. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Christmas sitcom. I am Fireflower Mario, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, everybody. Arf, bye. Bye. Also, it's fake, Daisy. Here's a few bloopers. Welcome back to the Christmas sitcom. As always, we have to wait for Daisy because she's always late. Puppy Paws? Want to call Daisy's name, see if she comes out? Is she gonna plow into me? No, here, I have an idea. I'll go like this. So if she somehow comes out, she won't be able to plow into you. Okay. Daisy, are you here? I'm here, but why did you say the intro again? I said the intro, Daisy. Now get in your seat. No, I heard someone else say the intro. So, yeah! Daisy, come on. Score! Oh, great. Welcome back to the Christmas sitcom, and Daisy, get in your seat right now or you are fired. There we go! No. No! Okay, I'll go back up! No, in your seat. Oh, you have to be more clear about it. Wow, you're actually sitting in your seat. Yeah, because I'm not getting no fired! If you want to fire anyone, fire Puppy Paws! No, I'm not firing Puppy Paws. He listens. I know, and I do too. And only if I threaten you being fired, you do. Yeah, because we can't have 6 seasons of the Christmas sitcom without Daisy. Then it just be you and Puppy Paws. That's boring. Oh, Daisy. Welcome back to the Christmas sitcom. Daisy! What? Well, what? It's snowing, yeah? And you, me, left the windows open in the car. Oh yeah, leave a cool breeze in. No, now there's snow everywhere. It'll melt and turn into water, then you have to sit in a big bathtub. Oh, a cold bathtub, not a warm bathtub. Now we have to clean my car out, Daisy. Oh no! Yeah, oh no, and you're gonna help me. Can this be done after the sitcom? Oh, actually, nah, you guys better go. Yes, Daisy, come on. Oh, man! Oh, we'll have to wait again. Welcome back to the Christmas sitcom. We could fall asleep at this point. Sit down right in Daisy's spot there. Luigi, what are you doing out here? Oh, nothing. You can just continue your show. Why? Well, me and Daisy were cleaning the car out, and then the most horrifying thing happened. What? Pete showed up? Oh, okay. Oh, that was hilarious! What? Oh, we and Luigi were cleaning out his car, his junky car. Not junky, yes! You have a big ugly van. Anyway, we were cleaning out his funny van, and all of a sudden, Pete showed up in her big monster truck, and Luigi got so scared that he ran all the way. He ran through the door, and then he came over here. It's okay, Luigi. We'll make sure Peach doesn't do anything. Peach, they're in here! No, Daisy. There you are, Luigi. What are you doing here, Peach? I couldn't help but overhear you talk about me on today's episode of Christmas sitcom. What was that saying about you don't trust me? I do trust you. He doesn't trust you. What? No, I do trust you. You're just scary. And why is that? Because I stand up for myself. Okay, Daisy, can you cut the cameras? No, this is funny! You thinking that I can't watch kids? I have kids of my own! Yeah, but, baby Luigi gets scared. He does not get scared. He loves coming over to our house. Yeah, Luigi, stop telling lies now. Now you're the one telling lies. I have to come out and tell you, Daisy. What? Help me. Okay. Well, zoom up. No, here, let me help. Wait, what are you doing? Get over here, help your husband, and do this. No, wait! Welcome back to the Christmas sitcom. We have more people because Daisy is now trying to sort out whatever this is with Luigi and Peach. Peach is scary. Nah, she's not. Luigi's annoying. He sort of is. I don't think she's doing much help, but yeah. Peach, can you please leave? And Luigi, can you get back to the cameras? Yeah, but please let Peach leave. I'll leave, but I don't ever want to hear that again. Bye, Daisy. Bye, Peach. Have fun. Thank you. Oh, phew. Is she gone? I'll wait till she's gone. Okay, there's the... Oh, that's right. You broke the door, apparently. Sorry. Ah! That's okay. I'll fix it then. Okay, thanks.